How's it going? Oh, my hair. Okay. All right. I'm trying to keep my hair out of my face. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Let me share this out to some groups. Give me a moment. How are you guys doing today? Friday is like literally just a few hours away, guys. I hope you have something fun planned for the weekend. I will be working. It never stops. But that's the way life is. Hope that your day is wonderful. I hope it's warm wherever you are because I am cold and I don't like it. Here we go. Yes, so we are shared on Facebook. Let's get to Instagram and share this out. So today it's mostly going to be Q&A. I only had one story show up. So we're going to talk about that story because it does have a lot in it, but I'm going to be able to answer your questions today. Let me go live. Hey, Instagram. Hey, Instagram. Give me 1 second while I put this title in. Q and A Thursday. All right. Hi, whoever's watching on Facebook. Hey, let me know where you're joining from so I can tell you hello. Okay. Hi, IG safety is key. Mom, I know you said keep my hair out my face, but this bothers me. So I was talking to my mom this morning. She said that I play with, you can't hear me? You can't. Ah! Hi, IG safety. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm sorry you can't hear me. Maybe you can listen to the replay later. But yeah, I was talking to my mom this morning. She said I play with my hair a lot and to try and keep out of my face. But when I have it like back like that, it's tight. It feels weird. Hi, MJ Jackson. Yay! Okay, Chicago. Yes. We are getting started in a couple of minutes. Like I said, just a couple minutes ago, we only have one story today, but it has a lot of meat in it, and then we are going to be doing Q&A. A lot of times you guys have, you may not necessarily be able to ask during the live stream, but today is days that you can. So, get your questions, get your pen and paper out, and get ready. It's Thursday, guys. I hope you have fun plans for the weekend. Oh, I see 3 more people in Facebook. Hey, let me know where you're joining from. MJ Jackson is joining us from Chicago. I am here in Hyattsville, Maryland. Yeah. What else is going on? Have you guys downloaded my free business launch cheat sheet? For those of you out there who are planning on getting your businesses started in 2020, the business launch cheat sheet is going to give you the tools to get it started in 7 days or less. If you want something that is a little bit more in-depth, a little bit more hands-on, I would also recommend to you my Boss Up Business Bundle that will teach you how to get an EIN number, a DUNS number, and do a single member LLC operating agreement, and that is on sale as well. You can access both of those at the link in my bio, linktree/NPL Consulting Firm, linktree/NPL Consulting Firm. All right. We're going to get started in about 1 minute. At 8:05, I need you guys to share this out to, anybody who you think might need some info about business, need some info about a design patent or trademark or something like that, because we are going to have a nice Q&A. I'm very excited about what's going to happen tonight. Why does this seem so? Is this my phone? Yeah, it's probably just the light being down on my phone. Yes. Okay, it's 8:05, guys. It is time to share this out to your people. Share people out. I don't ask y'all for nothing but to share, all right? So, all right, let me hit the record button. Okay. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome to NPL Legal Dish. This is my 4 times a week. Sorry about the hair flip, Mom. This is my 4 times a week live broadcast where I teach business and legal concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. If you're wondering who I am, I'm Natalie Pierre-Lewis. I'm the host of the show and owner of NPL Consulting LLC, a business formation firm. What that means is I help entrepreneurs creatives get their business paperwork done. So if you need help with things like getting your business registered with the state, making sure you have appropriate contracts, hiring employees properly, getting an EIN number, operating agreements, anything that you need in terms of business foundation, I help you out with that. And brand protection, so learning about trademarks and patents and copyrights. Why am I qualified to help you? Well, I'm a licensed attorney, have been one for 13 years and counting. I've started multiple businesses for myself and others, both online and offline. I've had many careers in the realms of the law, education, entrepreneurship, hospitality, and administrative support. And most important, I'm very passionate about making business and legal education as accessible to everyone as possible. Not everybody has the time, the money, or the desire to go to business school or to law school, but so many of you have amazing business ideas. And if you're going to be successful, there's just some concepts you need to know. There's no way around it. And that's why I'm here. If you would like, hi TJ, if you would like to see if we could work together to get your business plan off the ground for 2020, go book yourself a free 15-minute consultation at the link in my bio, linktree/NPL Consulting Firm, hi King Lynn 17, linktree/NPL Consulting Firm, linktree/NPL Consulting Firm. All right. So here's how the show goes. For those who have not been here before, I actually think that everybody is pretty home, but just in case somebody watches it later and they don't know, I pull stories from the news, from pop culture, from entertainment news. Sometimes it might be the Shade Room, sometimes it might be the New York Post. What the stories have in common with each other is that there is a lesson that you can learn as a business owner, and we discuss it. No, I don't want to end this video. Sorry guys. My computer's playing with me. Wow. Hold on, Instagram. There we go. Sorry. Okay. All right. We've wasted enough time on that. We're just going to start with these stories, okay? Well, not stories, one story, and then we're going to do Q&A today. Like I said, stories were light. I only have some really good concepts in it that I want to talk about, and then we're going to spend the rest of the time answering your questions. If you are good with that, I want to see some thumbs up in the comments. If you are good with that, with one story and then Q&A, so you guys can ask all your questions, I want to see at least one thumbs up, okay? Give me a thumbs up. There's 6 of y'all on Facebook. I got to get at least one thumbs up. And I'm going to wait until I get it. While I wait for my thumbs up, I want to remind you that my one-on-one coaching sessions, they end December 15th. You got about 10 more days. After that, I'm not taking any more for 2019, and I will be starting again in 2020. All right, I got my thumbs up. Thank you, TJ. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, our one and only today has to do with, the tech giant. Hi, MJ Jackson. Thank you for the thumbs up. With the tech giant Apple. All right. So I have some people here in the group. If you have an Apple product, give me an A in the comments. If you have an Apple product, give me an A in the comments. I have an Apple product, reluctantly so. I have an iPhone. At the time when I bought my iPhone, I needed an MP3 player, and I also needed a new phone. I didn't want to buy the two, so I just bought an iPhone because, it gave me what I needed. Thank you for the A, King Lynn. I think somebody put an A down here. Yes, thank you for the A, TJ. All right. So we all know that Apple's got their hands in a little bit of everything, and Apple is very good about protecting their name. How many of you guys have used the Measure app on your iPhone or your iPad? If you have used the Measure app on on an Apple product, give me an M in the comments. Hi, Be Captivating by Angel. If you have used the Measure app for the iPhone, give me an M in the comments. Be Captivated by Angel. I saw your ad on Just Living Baby. She was so cute. I liked it. Okay. Okay. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the Measure app, it is an actual app that instead of having to pull out an old school tape measure, it kind of uses, I don't know, science and does the measurements for you. I have never used it because while I am very, progressive about certain types of technology, there are some things that I am just like, I'm not fooling with that, newfangled doohickey, and I like to do things by hand. And measurements is one of them. So I have not used the Apple Measure app, right? But a lot of people have, and Apple likes to protect their stuff. So I'm going to tell you guys what Apple has done. Apple has obtained a trademark and a design patent for the Measure app, right? Now, when you're thinking about trademark and design patent, you may not necessarily know what the difference is, but we're going to talk about today what that means in the context of this Apple Measure app, okay? So Apple got the trademark for the Measure app. So when you see, Measure, Apple Measure, when you see that trademark for the Measure app, that belongs to Apple, okay? So nobody else can take the name Measure app or an electronic device with an app. If you have another measuring type of app, find something else to call it because they've already taken this name Measure, right? And when you see this name, you're going to know that it belongs to Apple. That's what they're saying when they have the trademark, that when you see this is an Apple product, right? Okay. And we know that trademarks are used to protect your brand name or where your goods are sourced. So think about the McDonald's Golden Arches. When you see the McDonald's Golden Arches, you know exactly what you're going to get, right? So Apple has protected this Measure app. So when you see the Measure app, you know exactly what you're going to get. Now, moving on to the design patent part, right? So if you know how, I'm tripping over my words. But when you're looking up an app in the App Store and you're looking for a particular topic, there will be Thai Good Hair, Good Body. There are tons of apps that will show up because there's not just one app for one thing. There are tons of social media apps. There are tons of photo apps. And there are also tons of measuring apps. But they all have different icons, right? Different pictures. So Apple has protected the picture that shows up with their Measure app with a design patent. So what a design patent does is that it protects how a specific product looks. So when you look, so when someone says they have a design patent, they're saying that when you see the way this thing looks, you know that it's one of my products. Okay, so if we think about Versace, when you see that gold link, fabric, when you see that gold link pattern on the fabric, you know it's Versace. Now, yes, we have knockoffs through, Forever 20, all of those online places. But for argument's sake, when you see the gold link pattern you know it's Versace. They have a design patent. Apple has done the same thing. They are saying that when you see this icon for an electronic device on an app, this belongs to us. So if anybody comes up with their own measuring app and they make it look similar to the Apple measuring app icon, that can be infringement. So I don't know if you guys remember when we talked about that case of Tinder versus Wild. Hi Sincere 39, Wild basically copied Tinder's style and just inverted it, right? So it looked kind of similar. You can't do that with Apple. Apple has protected the way that their icon symbol works. See any other measuring app, that looks like the Apple measuring app icon, even if it has a different name, it's still infringing on Apple's intellectual property. Because not only has Apple protected the name of their app, Measure, they have also protected the way that their app looks, okay? So if you understand all of that, give me a yay in the comments. If you didn't, if there's anything of that that was confusing to you, give me a nay, give me a no. So if you understand, oh, I flipped this around. If you understand what I was saying in terms of the difference between trademark and design patent, give me a yes. If not, give me a no. I'm going to go over it real quick again. Trademarks protect the source of your goods. Trademarks say, hey, when you see this name, you know it belongs to this company. Design patents protect the way your product looks. So you didn't understand? Okay. So what I was saying, good hair, good body, before you stepped in, is that Apple has obtained both a trademark and a design patent for their Measure app. If you didn't know, Apple has an app that kind of operates as a digital measuring tape. And Apple, as they should, they're protecting their property. So they obtained a trademark for Measure in the industry of electronic device app. So when you see Measure in the App Store, you know that Measure belongs to Apple in the realm of electronic device apps. But they didn't stop there. They also got a design patent. So the way that their app looks, meaning the little picture that shows up when you're looking for the measuring app, that little icon, the one that comes on your phone when you download it, Toby. So when you download the app, that icon, the way it looks, they have obtained a design patent for it so that no other company, even if they come out with a competing measuring app, they can't make the icon look similar to the Apple app because Apple has protected the way this app looks. So it's just like the Versace gold link pattern. When you see that Versace gold link pattern, you know that is how their stuff looks. That it's a Versace product and it's also their style of making it. This is their product. So Apple is saying this icon is exactly how our product looks. Only our product can look like that. Hi, Jay Blackbeard. Does that explain it better for you, good hair, good body? And what I think I might do is if you guys have questions, is I can join you into the live so you can ask your question in real time so that maybe we can discuss it. So if that helped you with your understanding of the concept between trademark and design patent, give me a yes. If it did not help you understand the difference between trademark and design patent, give me a no. Okay? Because I want to make sure we understand this concept. Actually, good hair, good body, I'm going to use your products as an example. So good hair, good body sells, holistic, natural, great, all over body products, hair products, right? If Good Hair, Good Body wanted to trademark Good Hair, Good Body for the line of her products, that's the trademark. That says Good Hair, Good Body, this name represents all of my stuff, in the marketplace. Whenever you see Good Hair, Good Body, that's my company. Now, in terms of design patent, let's say you have a very special label for your products, right? It's something that you got specially commissioned, and this is like what a whipped shea butter, and it was a specially commissioned photo just for the whipped shea butter. And you want people to know that if you see this whipped shea butter, this is my design, this is my product, this is how this particular product, if it's real, is supposed to look. So you're not just looking for the name, you're looking for the look. Design patent protects the way that it appears in public. Do we understand? Do we get it? Oh, I'm sorry, Facebook. I have been like, yes. All right. MJ understands. Yay. MJ understands. Yay. Okay. Sorry, guys. I was trying to make sure that everybody understood, and we had a couple of people who needed some more explanation. These concepts can be a little bit, they blend into each other, but once you can kind of get the little nitty gritty down, it gets better. Good Hair, Good Body said, so if the name and logo are both trademarked together, will that effectively function as the trademark and design patent? No, because the name can be trademarked and the logo can be trademarked. A trademark is what identifies your goods in the marketplace. So if you have a trademark and you have 10 products, your trademark will go on all 10 of those products. However, if you have a design patent is for one specific product. If you guys remember when I talked about the Rubik's Cube case, remember Rubik's Cube has lost their design patent on the Rubik's Cube. But we all know in our heads, when you think Rubik's Cube, immediately what pops up is a multicolored 3D cube, right? That design has been protected for a long time, but it is no longer protected. They had a design patent, but they lost it. So do you understand what I'm talking about now? Good Hair, Good Body. So Rubik's Cube, that's a trademark name. That's like the company, that's the source of the goods. But the way that the Rubik's Cube looks is the design patent. Do you understand? Now, if for Rubik's Cube, they took a drawing of the Rubik's Cube and trademarked that as the logo, that would be the trademark. But the actual physical cube and the way it looks to you when you're holding it is the design patent. Yes, you understand. All right. So I knew that was going to take a little bit of time, which was why I did not mind that we only had one story today. But what I want to do with the rest of our time, we're going to shut down at about 8:35 at the latest, is I want this to be a Q&A for you guys. If you have any questions on, the basics of trademarks or copyrights and how they work or how you use them, let's talk about that now. Let me know. What are you guys interested in protecting? Or do you need a copyright? Do you need a trademark? Do you not know the difference between them? Do you need help understanding the difference between them? Let's talk about that right now. Because today we talked about the difference between trademarks and design patents. But some of you might be asking, what's the difference between trademarks and copyrights? Or you might have a specific question for your situation. So now is the time to ask. All right? While I wait for your questions to come in. Ooh, why is this paused? Sorry, guys. Someone was calling me. Hey, guys. So while I wait for your questions to come in, wanted to remind you that you can still pick up the Boss Up Business Bundle. It is on sale now. It is a 3-video, 2 ebook, 3 worksheet bundle that will teach you how to get an EIN number, a DUNS number, and fill out a single member LLC operating agreement. As well, you can book a free 15-minute consultation if you are a first-time client using the link in my bio, linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm, linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm, linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm. You can all, at that link, you're also going to find the back episodes of this show. So if you ever can't watch the show in real time, all of the episodes are stored on YouTube as well. I do the audio and I release it on my podcast every evening. So there are multiple ways for you to access the replays of these lives, okay? All right, you guys don't have questions about trademarks? Okay, well, I guess I did my job. What else? Anything? Because we might have to end early tonight. I like to use my time efficiently. So if we are all okay, Good Hair, Good Body said, how long does the design patent last and how often must it be renewed? Design patents last for 15 years. They cannot be renewed. So you can't have like an indefinite design patent. That's what happened to Rubik's Cube. So design patents, you get about 15 years. Okay. Trademarks, now trademarks you can renew indefinitely. As long as you renew your trademark every year and you're using it appropriately, your trademark is yours. But design patents only last. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Any other questions? Sorry for the long pauses, podcast land. Q&As can be a little bit different, but we want to make sure that everybody gets their questions answered. So while you guys put in your questions, we're just going to do a brief overview of trademarks versus copyrights versus patents. Trademarks protect your brand. They protect the source of your goods. Trademarks say, hey, this is my company. Trademarks must be renewed every 10 years. Copyrights protect original works of authorship. So books, plays, if you choreograph a full dance, not just a dance move, a full dance. What else? Paintings, sculptures, all that art stuff, those are copyrights. And what that does is it says, hey, I created this, it's mine, get to say what happens to it. And patents protect inventions, unique inventions or unique ways of doing things. So if you have invented something like the Rubik's Cube, you might get a patent on that. Or if you have invented a new kind of tool, you could get a patent on that. But it has to be something that is new and it has to be something that is useful. All right? So those are the basic between trademarks and copyrights. Facebook. Have all the funds to trademark. Well, the USPTO unfortunately does not take payment plan. I know that trademarks start at about $275 if you just want to do a single class of goods, meaning just one single class of goods. We'll get into that another day. Hello. But in terms of, because when you submit your application, you have to submit the full fee. They're not going to take a partial payment. So if you don't have the money now, then you should start saving the money. And it's gonna cost you at least $275 for the initial application. Then after about 6 months later, you're gonna get a letter asking you to submit specimens, meaning they want to see how you're going to use this to make money. And when you submit that, there is another $100 fee that comes along with that. All right. Any other questions? I like this Q&A. Okay. We got more time. Do we have any questions about Apple? Also, I need recommendations for a new phone because me and this iPhone 6 are going to have to part ways soon. Yes. Ooh, somebody put a comment on Facebook. Plus, you're under 2 classes. Yeah. Okay. So if you're under 2 classes, then it's going to be at least $425, I guess. I think. Good hair, good body said trademarks are worth the money, MJ Jackson. So, I mean, and this is not me. This is somebody here who has a business themselves saying trademarks are worth the money. Since I should get a Galaxy. Okay, I got to think about that. Because I just switched, my music service from Apple Music to Pandora. So I don't need it for that anymore. You have a 6 Plus. Try at Figures Wireless. Ooh, thank you. Let me write that down. Figures Wireless. Because your girl is not trying to finance a new phone. Bump that. At Figures Wireless. Okay. I'm going to definitely check them out. But yeah. So Apple is out here securing their mark and the bag in all ways. They got, for those of you who may have come in late, Apple got both a trademark and a design patent for their Measure app, if any of you have used it. MJ Jackson said, I know. But yeah, MJ, as trademarked the name Measure for an electronic phone app, and they have gotten a design patent for the way that their app looks in the marketplace. So they've gotten a design patent or their icon. You can actually go on the USPTO website and see the specimens that they submitted. All right. Okay. So I think that we are good. Those were some good questions asking about, the length of design patents and trademarks, and the pricing and stuff. So pricing for trademarks, that can vary. It depends on how many classes you want to do. The cheapest it would be is $275 if you're just doing a single class of goods, but most people want to do at least two most of the time. But if you have questions specific to your brand that you would like to talk about and discuss and how you can protect it, you can always DM me, or you can set up a free 15-minute consultation. I think that is the best way, because then you've got my undivided attention, as opposed to while I answer all my DMs, DMs, you're like, you're doing work, you're doing there. But when we have our 15-minute consultation, I'm just laser focused on you. Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave you guys with that tonight. Go check out all the stuff that I do at linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm, linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm, linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm. I want to say good night to my mom and dad who watch this show every night. I want to say good night to you guys, and thank you for your energy, for your participation, for your intellect, for your interest. Thank you so much. And I will be back on Monday. Remember, I do this 4 days a week. So we'll be back on Monday with some more stories. And if you have any stories, please submit them. Please let me know if you find anything that I should talk about on here. So thank you guys, and good night. Bye.
Please leave your message for 30.
Oh, shoot.